Yeah, I'm squeezing the last little bit of juice into my 3-cell here. Look at this, soft pack, 5,000 milliamp, 50C bursts, lithium polymer battery right there. Squeezing it in, what do I got left on the charge? 3-cell, 12.59, that's plenty. It's the perfect battery, check it out. I have been working on this truck very slowly off camera. Perfect battery for my AXIAL SMT monster truck, of course. This is a 1/10 scale monster truck. I've been building it. My maximum destruction truck, as you guys have been watching, but you'll also see that I've modified it, taken out some of the bars. Some of you are shaking your fists at the screen right now saying, how could you modify it? I'm not worried about the driver's safety though. You're wondering what the heck is going on with these new bent pins. I thought I haven't used, you thought I hadn't used this before. And yeah, it's a little bit ugly. You'll see it's a little bit on the melted side, still very strong. You can see I have my receiver hanging from the top. Why the heck would I have my receiver at the top? That doesn't make any sense. Some of you have guessed. You'll see in a moment. Huge tires. These are the Fling Kings from J Concepts. I did lots of videos about putting all this stuff together. Beautiful MKS servo on the steering mount on top of these Wraith axles. That's the HBL 550. I had to turn the steering rate down because it's so speedy. I was able to do that on my radio. There's one more upgrade I did. You can see it's an all aluminum transmission housing. I didn't want any kind of flex when it was getting warm from the gears. Also steel gears, which means I've got a 92 tooth spur gear on there. Against that pinion, it's going to give me lots of get up and go from that 27 turn brushed electric motor on the inside. Also, I did add an S dual sound kit. You can see right here, I did program the sound of a monster truck that I would like to have on the inside. And people were wondering, was I going to run the maximum destruction body? Well, big shout out to my boy Mean Gene. He actually brought by this truck body that I had as well. This is a spare he knew I had on one of my old trucks. Oh, you can't even see it right there, my Traxxas right there. That is a TRX4. Mean Gene brought this body down for me and he said, you keep this for a project that you think is worthwhile. And I said, no problem, Gene, I'm gonna do that for you. So bro, if you're watching right now, this is where the body got to. It's on my mud truck. And I hope that you're gonna enjoy this. Let's fire it up. You can see why I put the receiver on the cage. Now you can see the red light through the windshield. Now you might think my monster mud truck looks silly, or that my tires are too skinny, or my axles are too wide, or whatever you want to say. But I say that this is totally ready for any kind of mud bogging I want to do. The only problem is it's the middle of winter. I still want to go out and rip though. I did lock the back differential. I left the front differential unlocked. Thank goodness I got a Genzace 3S in there, because that 27 turn brushed motor definitely has to be changed out. I'd love to see a brushless in there. There's no way a monster mud truck is going to be able to have just that little of power on demand. Still pretty cool though. Like, it's pretty whippy. Sounds good. I'm loving the suspension change. And it's also, for a very tall truck, very stable. And I'm attributing that, even though I've got very skinny tires, to the nice wide stance it has. It's great to get out and actually stretch the legs on this truck. I've been working on it for a long time. All right, there you go. So we did have a little bit of a run with some growing pains, no big deal. Actually had the screw fall out on the end of the rod end there. That's my fault. I wondered where that small nut had come from that I saw on the table. Hey, what's the spare piece? Overall, I'm very pleased. That Gens Ace 3-cell battery, that would have run for like an hour at least with this kind of speed on the 27 brushed. But the 27 brushed motor is where really I think this truck is lacking. With big tires like this, I want to be able to see tons of mud flying from the Fling Kings when mud becomes available. So I'm going to be looking at a brushless setup. If you guys want to suggest any kind of brushless setup, please do that in the comment section down below. Also, are you guys fans of mega mud trucks? Like, do you even know what I have built, or does this look just completely ridiculous to you? Actually, if you check out online mega mud trucks going through the old bogs down in Louisiana and lots of other places like that, you'll see that these trucks are actually fairly common. Shout out to Mad Ram and Busted Knuckle for their amazing videos, of course, always inspiring RC adventures. But there you go, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. I got to take my truck out for its initial maiden run. You guys got to see a little bit of the Fling Kings in action. And the Mud D, now part of the RC Sparks lineup in the garage. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for checking it out. Bye for now.